Alrighty folks, as beginners, I think we know that we train harder, not smarter. So what if there was a way that you could avoid years of training mistakes just by getting one thing? Today, I'm going to break down the 3DMJ Vault and why I'm a lifetime member. And I'll break down whether or not it's actually worth it for new lifters like you. So stick around till the end and I'll tell you how you can get your own lifetime membership, and it'll be on me. Let's get to it. Don't get me wrong, this product is going to be good for beginners, intermediate, and advanced athletes. But if you're new to bodybuilding, there's a lot of conflicting advice out there, and part of the battle is how do we sift through what works, what doesn't work, what's scientifically based, what's going to work for us. Also, why even trust this review? Well, I've been a fan of 3DMJ for a very long time now. I've gotten tons of value from their information free on YouTube, which you should go check out. However, they've given me so much value that I decided to pay for the Vault, and it has given me back more than it even cost. More on the cost later. Now, to help you decide, I am going to rate the Vault on 5 specific categories. Category 1, beginner friendliness. Number 2, practical applications. 3, depth of knowledge. 4, production and delivery. And 5, long-term value and cost. By the end of this, you'll know whether or not the Vault was worth your investment in time and money, or if you should just pass. Let's get into number 1, bodybuilding program design. Why is this important for you? So for most people, beginning to train in a bodybuilding style fashion comes with a lot of misconceptions, and so 3DMJ makes it really accessible and easy to learn how to develop your own bodybuilding programs, whether that's upper-lower splits, bro splits, body part splits, anything like that. This program is going to help you begin to flesh out something that works for you. So what all does it have to offer? All right, well, if you take a look at the bodybuilding program design, you're going to have an intro. Then they're going to take you through volume, intensity, and frequency. And then they're going to take you through sort of volume, intensity, and frequency applications. Each is going to have a video with instructions with Alberto Nunez for this particular video series. And as you can see, you're going to have an upper program, a lower program, a balanced program, and even by the end of it, they're going to give you your own volume tracker, which you get in a Google spreadsheet. Very, very cool and customizable. So again, what this teaches you, it's going to teach you about some of the most important variables in terms of bodybuilding program design: volume, intensity, and frequency, how to balance those things, and it's going to give you some sample programs to begin. This is fundamental, and this is one of the programs that makes the Vault series so great. So as far as our first rating goes, beginner friendliness, I'm going to have to rate this a 4.5 out of 5. They really take you through all the fundamental variables of designing a program, and you can go back and watch it as many times as you want. Plus, they're going to give you a spreadsheet that is going to help you track and customize programs for yourself. So 4.5 out of 5. So what's really the second thing outside of training that people think about whenever they are sort of engaging in bodybuilding? For me, it's nutrition. Many beginners sort of fall for these fad diets. So what the nutrition fundamental course is going to do for you is it's going to take you through energy balance, whether tracking your macros is right for you or not, and just basically everything that you need to develop the fundamentals of nutrition. Now, as you can see here in the sort of course fundamentals for lifters, you're going to go through track or not to track, how much precision do you need, inclusive versus exclusive mindset, energy balance, tracking your food, and what to do next. The main reason I like this course is because it's going to help you avoid common diet mistakes that I feel like are easy to fall for as you begin this journey. So our next rating, depth of knowledge. This is for the Vault series overall. However, I'm choosing to rate this here because I feel like it's a good course that displays the depth of knowledge and value that you get throughout the entirety of the series. I'm going to rate this a 4.5 out of 5. The depth of knowledge that you get throughout the course, extremely good. So the next course we're going to look at is macros into meals. And this is a great one, especially after the nutrition fundamentals. There are a couple of courses that should go in between those, but this is the one that I'm going to jump to today because I think it's fun. So again, why is this important? Well, tracking macros is one thing, but turning them into actually well-proportioned meals is another thing entirely. So what's this actually going to get into? Well, as you can see here, they go through what you're going to learn. You also get 7 lessons, 2 menu examples, veggies, fruits, fiber recommendations, and daily and weekly spreads. So as you can see here, you're going to get to take a look at a day of eating with Jeff. You're going to take a look at a day of eating with Brad. And they're going to take you through looking at high days, low days, and using averages. which I think is a really cool thing, because I think when we begin, much like when we begin bodybuilding training, we think sort of linearly. And whenever you start to develop sort of that macro mindset, you can then begin distributing your macros however is most convenient for your life. It's just getting started at first is going to be a little difficult. All right, so here is where we are going to rate practical applications. I think turning macros into meals is a very applicable thing that you want to learn in your bodybuilding journey. So for practical applications, the entire Vault series, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. Everything that they put out is chock full of information that is going to help take you from where you are now to where you eventually want to be. And they are going to continue to update month over month, year over year with the best quality information. Last big pitch, if you struggle with meal planning, this course is going to make your life a whole lot easier. The number 4 course that we're going to take a look at is Prep Positioning with Alberto Nunez. Now, it is very important to train like a bodybuilder, eat like a bodybuilder. However, we need to look at things from a broader perspective and begin positioning ourselves so that we can show up on contest day at our peak. But how do we do that? So, as you can see here, Mr. Alberto Nunez is going to take you through several stages and teach you how to position yourself optimally for your show. So over here, you'll see they have something for beginner athletes, intermediate athletes, advanced athletes. You have summaries and notes. You also have how to exit prep, which is very valuable. A lot of us know that, hey, I'm going to be prepping for a bodybuilding show now, but how do we exit in an optimal fashion? Additionally, he's going to take you through a bit of his journey, which, if you don't know Alberto Nunez, one of the most jacked and lean natural bodybuilders out there, competes in the WNBF at a very high level. And another cool thing is they're going to take you through what an ideal athlete and an ideal coach bring to the table. Finally, they're going to wrap up with 1 year out and 24 months out so that you can begin planning accordingly. I think most of us, one of the big learning curves we have is we go from that mindset of, oh, look, it's 12 weeks until a show, I'm going to jump into that, to how do I position myself within a calendar year, to how do I optimize for 3 to 5 years out from when I actually want to step on stage. This course is going to be invaluable for that. All right, so right now is where we rate production and delivery. And for Alberto Nunez, Brad, Jeff, Eric Helms, production and delivery is going to get 5 out of 5. The mics that they use, very clear, very crisp. The audio is good. The visuals are good. The summaries and additional materials that they provide you just take this over the edge. And I think it is very high quality in terms of production. The last course we're going to go over is the recovery diet. And if you're not sold yet, this is a free course that you can sign up for and take for yourself just to see whether or not you like the information. So why is this important? Well, most lifters know that they need to go into a bodybuilding diet fairly aggressively, but the sort of reverse out process, the recovery process, that's more of a mystery. So in this course, they take you through how to recover from your diet post-show. All right, so what do you get whenever you get in here? So you have the recovery diet. They explain what and why to recovery diet. They explain the difference between recovery diet and reverse dieting. You also get to touch on metabolic adaptation, physiological effects of contest preparation, REDs, low energy availability. Then you're going to get into getting lean and body fat set point. You're going to look at why they prefer the recovery diet. They're going to tell you how and when to use the recovery diet, along with some psychological troubleshooting and individualization. So overall, they cover the breadth of everything that you need and go into some depth so that you can recover after your show. Also forgot to mention that they provide a recovery diet companion calculator, which is so nice to have. So why does this even matter to you? Well, before committing to the vault, and I'll get to the price later, it's pretty insane. But before committing, you can actually try it for free and see if you like the content. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to jump to the cost, and I'm gonna lump these things together in terms of long-term value and cost. Overall, I'm gonna give the long-term value and cost a 5 out of 5. The reason being, a 1-year membership to the vault is only $120. That is $10 a month. That is right around a Netflix subscription. And I promise you, you will get infinitely more out of this than you will out of that. And if you decide you want to become a lifetime member and get all their updates and all their new courses and all the new ways that they modify and make this thing better, it is only $200, which is crazy value. with over 25 courses, plus access to their lifting library, which this thing is really cool. It will take you through how to warm up and all the various exercises that you do in the gym, just so you know that you're doing these exercises correctly. It is a pretty incredible value. So my final overall combined rating for the 3DMJ Vault, that is going to be a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Are there things that could be added? Absolutely. And they will probably add more to the Vault as the years go on. And I just want to continue to reap the benefits by being a lifetime member. So if you stuck around till the very end, I'm going to now tell you how you can get your own lifetime membership to the Vault on me. 3DMJ has kindly decided to be the education sponsor for the OCB Mind Muscle Classic on April 19th, 2025. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means if you come to my show and you win your pro card or are the winner of a teen division, you get a lifetime Vault membership. That's right. All current 25 courses, access to the lifting library, and all future updates for life if you come to the show, win your pro card, or win a teen division. So if you're interested in that, there's going to be a link to the show in the descriptions. And if you're interested in more content like this, reviews, bodybuilding and psychology, check out my next episode, and I'll see you there.